Welcome again to my YouTube channel. We want to see how to do approximation to any given decimal place, so to speak. Okay, so remember in approximation that the sign of approximation must be written before you say you are doing approximation. Now, what do we mean by approximation to a given decimal place? Before you do approximation to any given decimal place, that number you are asked to approximate must have visible decimal point in between any of the number. And you know, every given number has one decimal point, either visible or invisible. Like this number you are seeing, it has invisible decimal point which is located at the back. But we are saying that for you to approximate any number to any given decimal place, the type of decimal point it must have before it can have an answer is it must have a visible decimal point in between any of the number, either in between 2 and 8, or in between 8 and 9, or in between 9 and 4, or in between 4 and 1, or in between 1 and 7. Once there is no visible decimal point in between any of the numbers, please, you can't do approximation to any given decimal place. Take for instance, in this number, we are asked to get approximation of it to one decimal place. You ask yourself, is the decimal point in between any of these numbers? No. You say, I can't do the approximation. You can just write no answer, or best you just write the same figure, write the same numbers and give to them, because you can't do any approximation to the number. If they ask you why, tell them that it is because there is no visible decimal point in between either 2 and 8, or in between 8 and 9, or in between 9 and 4, or in between 4 and 1. So in between any of the numbers. So I can have no answer, no approximation to any decimal place, any given decimal place. That tells us that if you are asked to do any approximation to a given decimal place, it means there must be a visible decimal point in between any of the numbers. So once you have a visible decimal point, the implication is that to approximate, start your counting from numbers after the decimal point, as we see in the question 2 given. We are asked to approximate this to 1 decimal place, 3 decimal place, 5 decimal place, and 7 decimal place. Now, first, I will write the whole numbers, that is 5894.99002479. I will say approximated to 1 decimal place. Now, 1 decimal place means I will count out the first number after the decimal point. I'll count it out, which is 9. I'll ask the next number by the side, which is this 9. Are you up to 5? Yes. It says yes. I will call it round up, that is, call it 1. Add it to this 9 to give me 10. Okay? It will give me 10. I will write 0, carry 1. Then add it to this 4, it will give me 5. I will have it to be 5895.0. That is to 1 decimal place. That is, they want to see only 1 digit after decimal point. Now you write it again, 5894 0.99002479. To 3 decimal place, I will count 1, 2, 3. It falls at this third zero. I will now say, the next thing, which is 0, are you up to 5? I will say no. I will call it round down. That is, forget about everything from that 0 down. Forget about everything. So I will now have it to be 5895.990 to 3 dp. Then I'll come again to 5 decimal place. I'll rewrite it again so that I'll follow the rules well. 479. 5 decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It falls at number 2. Ask the next number, which is 4. Are you up to 5? You say no. That is round down. It's not up to 5 years. Round down, you forget about it. So you'll be having 5894.9902 to 5 dp. Now the last 5894.99002478 to 7 decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ask the next number, which is 9. Are you up to 5 years? It says yes. Call it round up. Call it 1. Add it to this to give you 8. To give you 5894.99002448. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th digit after decimal point. Are you up to 5 years? You say yes. Call it 1. Add it this. It will give you 8 to 7 dp. So that is how you do it. Now for this second question, you try to tell them that 0.0019028198. You write your sign of approximation to 1 dp. 1 dp means start your counting from any number, anything after decimal point. So look at the first thing after decimal point. You count it 1. Is this up to 5 years old? You say no. So to 1 dp, since this is not up to 5 years old, I'll round down, forget everything. Forget about everything without replacing anything with it. Just forget about everything. I have it to be 0.0 to 1 dp. Then you write again 0.0019028198 to 3 dp. I will count it well. 1, 2, 3. I'll ask this, are you up to 5 years old? You say yes. Call it 1. Add it to this. It will give me 0.002 to 3 dp. Okay, to 7 dp, we have 0.0019028198. To 7 dp, you start from here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you up to 5 years old? It says no. The 1 is not up to 5 years, so you forget about everything. 0.00190228. Remember, once a number that is after decimal point is not up to 5 years old, please do not replace all those numbers with 0. Please don't do that in decimal place. To 7 dp. Then we have again 0.00190 281998. To 8 decimal place, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you up to 5 years old? Yes. The 9 that is after the 8th digit is up to 5 years. Call it 1. Add it to this, it gives you what? 2. You have it to be 0.00190282 to 8 decimal place. So that is how to do approximation of numbers to any decimal place. If you find this video helpful to you, please don't forget to click like button, click subscribe, and watch more videos we have in this channel. Okay, comment as well so that we'll hear your own feedback. Thank for watching the video.